Hi Sagittarius, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do your March 1st through the 15th, 2018 general reading. So I just wanted to take a second to say thank you for all of your support. I'm really glad that I've become a part of this community. Y'all are amazing. If you are new, welcome. If you've been here, you know how I roll. So, I do want to start off by going over the overall energy, and because I feel like Sagittarius, there's a lot of big changes happening for everyone, but Sagittarius seems to be making like it's one big change after another, and I'm really excited for y'all. So, with the fairy deck, this is the Easy Does It card, okay? And it says, stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. This is allowing yourself to go with the flow and stop resisting the changes that are happening, because everything that is changing right now is for the absolute best scenario. It is absolutely necessary, okay? And this is a time to truly be yourself. Riding in on that unicorn, man. I mean, it's like there's so many big things happening for Sagittarius. And it says this situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. And that's true. We have to be able to know who we truly are in order to stand up for what we believe in, right? And I do see, like, especially in the overall energy, on the Archangel deck, you do have the Peace card, and this says, release the past, there is more enriching future coming, let go and let God. And then you have the Strength card, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. And I feel like this is having peace within yourself and finding that inner courage to truly be able to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because, like I said, big changes. And then you have the Six of Pentacles here, and this says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. And this is, again, finding balance within the finances, finding balance within yourself, giving and receiving, and looking at things from a different perspective, okay? There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight and dare to be different. And I think that's really what it is for Sagittarius, is truly finding out who you are and what you need to do in order to accomplish your goals, which is awesome. So in your recent past and what you need to overcome, you have the Dietary Change card, okay? And this card represents, and again, this is in your recent past and things you need to overcome. You might have been getting those intuitive nudges to either have a better diet, a better exercise program, but it's in order to open up your clairvoyance. So you're going to be able to see your way through things. And I think that's one of the obstacles here, because I do see you coming through as the Page of Staffs here. And it says, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenges, opportunities for excitement and adventure. But then you have the Five of Cups here. And this is walking away from a situation where there might be some regret, but it's telling you that everything happens for a reason. Release the regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And I think maybe you have had this sense of clarity in a situation where you're like, look, I want excitement, I want passion, I want these things to manifest in my life, that I can truly be proud of, and you had to walk away from something that was probably pretty hard for you, but you were seeing it so clearly that you might still have that lingering doubt in the back of your mind, but you know you made the right decision. Trust that, because the doors that are about to open up for you are amazing, and it's totally worth it, okay? Now, in your current energy, and what they want you to be focused on is the Spring card, okay? And this card does say your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom, but when I think about the Spring card, I think about this is the time of year where everything that, kind of died down, went into hibernation, things started falling away, is the time that in the spring, it's the time that everything comes back to life, and there's beauty. And besides all the pollen, I'm in South Carolina, y'all, and I'm telling y'all the pollen is ridiculous, so flowers need to keep it in their pants. But when the flowers begin to bloom, it's a new fresh start for Sagittarius, is what I'm getting at. And the beginning of transformation, of new life, of new opportunities, and new doors opening up for you. And because you were able to gain this clarity, okay, a wonderful new idea, don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress, clear up communication problems with others. And it might be that you have to talk to whatever, if there's someone that you left or a situation, you might just have to say, I'm sorry, but I feel this way, and I feel like I need to go down this new path. And it might cause someone to feel left out in the cold, or you feel like you're on this journey alone, but you're not. And it's just a new part of your journey because you're changing your life. And I feel like it was, for most of you, it was probably like an epiphany. It was that moment of clarity where you're like, I don't know why, but I have to go. I have to go. And I'm going to do it. There's nothing that's going to stop me. And so it might have been, there's some disappointment or regret, and someone feeling left out, like they were left behind. But it's because you are starting a new chapter in your life that is absolutely necessary. And what you have to look forward to if you listen to Spirit's guidance today is the business venture card, okay? This is overall abundance, lucrative money, okay? This is things that will truly pan out for the best. And I'm sorry, that light is killing me, y'all. But it says, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. And you might be thinking about getting into some business opportunity with an earth sign. But if not, I'm kind of taking this as, you finding your groundness, your foundation, your security. And it's letting you know that your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And especially with the Justice card here, everything will be balanced out. Some of you might be having to go to court for some reason, but for the most part, I really feel that you might be partnering up with someone and, make sure that you have all the details and the paperwork and you're going over everything. But I really do feel like you are being set up for this. So for those of you who are thinking about starting up a new business or working for yourself or partnering up with someone, just make sure you cover your ass. That's all I'm saying. But trust where your intuition is leading you, because you were meant to leave this situation behind and move to this new chapter, and that's just what it is. It's a new chapter in your life, and Sagittarius is going to bring you some really good money. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance, so things will balance out. And the energy that they want you to focus on and put into action at this time is true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers, okay? And, you know, several signs have gotten this month, or the first half of this month, but you also got my vibes speak louder than my words. And so for those of you who either maybe dealing with someone who has triggers, or, you know, you've been having a lot of triggers come up, if you've been feeling overly emotional, you know, any negative emotion whatsoever, you know, if you get hyped up over something small, or you just feel like restless is what I'm hearing, that means that your soul is trying to lead you out of a situation to do something new for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. But whatever is in your atmosphere that is causing these triggers, you can't hide. You can't hide it. Your vibes are speaking louder than your words. So even if you say, oh, that didn't hurt my feelings, like you do what you do, they know it hurt you. And it might be someone in your environment too that is really hurt by you walking away, and they're saying, no, I'm good, whatever, you do you. And yet their energy is saying they ain't good. So with the trigger card, this is talking about when you're in that moment of being triggered in general, allowing yourself to truly feel through the emotion. So when you feel that the trigger is happening, you need to ask yourself, why am I feeling triggered? What is it making me feel? So if you're angry, sad, depressed, you're feeling guilty, whatever the case may be, and allowing yourself to take honest self-inventory of those emotions and say, okay, it's all right that I'm feeling this way, but I don't want to, and I choose love. I don't want to be angry, I don't want to be sad, I don't want to be this, but it is a normal human emotion. So you have to allow yourself to feel in order to learn the lesson, and that's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to roll with the emotions and be honest about what you're feeling, because either way, your vibes are putting out exactly what you're feeling either way. You're not hiding it, Sagittarius. So, now, I asked for some love messages or messages of love. What do you need to know about love? And the bottom of the deck is the romance card, okay? And this means that for those of you who are in a relationship, it might just be that you need to be a little more open to romance, or to talk about what you need as far as romance from your partner, but allowing romance back into your life. For those of you who are single, it means you need to do more for yourself, okay? Love thyself. There's nothing wrong with romancing yourself, and even on a single level, teaching yourself what it is that you need as far as romance. Take yourself out for a picnic, buy yourself some flowers and chocolate, whatever floats your boat, Sagittarius. But it's a time to bring more love into your life. And if you are not with a partner, then, either way, there needs to be more romance and love and passion within the love scope, okay? And what they really want you to be focusing on is the heart of the matter, okay? So this card says, there is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is about. And I do want to read this to you because I find it pretty interesting and hopefully it will resonate. Take a moment to get to the real issues in this situation. Sometimes at the very heart of the situation lies the truth of what is going on. Be honest and willing to do whatever is necessary to take care of this. And maybe that's what it is, Sagittarius, and I was just getting this as well. So maybe you are in a relationship and you want to start a new chapter for yourself, maybe not necessarily leaving the situation, or leaving the relationship, but moving to something different, and maybe your partner is feeling like they're going to be left behind or whatever the case may be. And that's why the trigger card is coming out, because you need to take self-inventory and get to the heart of the matter and what is actually causing those triggers, whether it be you or your significant other. So you need to be honest, get down to the truth of what it is that's truly causing the trigger, and make sure that you are being honest and open through communication in a loving way, and hopefully y'all can move together on the same path. But whatever it is, I have a feeling that Sagittarius isn't going to let anything stand in their way. And honestly, you really shouldn't. You should never put your life on hold for anyone if they're not on the same page and allowing you to live your life however you see fit. And especially if it has to do with opening up a new business or making a career change for yourself, that's not support, okay? No matter what, you need to have support, especially in a relationship. So just make sure that you're both communicating with each other, and whoever is having the triggers in this situation, you need to ask yourself, where are those triggers coming from and why am I feeling like that, and get to the matter of it. So that is what I have for Sagittarius today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you need a personal reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you feel like this was enough for you today and you would still like to support the channel, there's a donation link down below in the description box. If you're not friends with us on Facebook, you should be. Come check us out. And I have a bunch of classes going on and stuff, so especially the whole awakening journey, I think a lot of people are waking up, and I'm offering one-on-one awakening courses to help people through the process. So if that is something you are interested in, please email me. And I wish you the best of luck, Sagittarius, and make sure that you are keeping on your path and listen to those intuitive nudges, because you're actually being led to something that's going to be really great for yourself. And don't let anyone get in your way. I love you guys. See you later.